All right. Oh, wait a minute. And now you can see me a little bit. Well, I got an opportunity to take another shift at work. And although Monday is not the best day to get up this early and get going, I'll take it because I don't know how often I'm going to get these spots. So, I don't want to say told you so, because she did say she was sick. She got real sick over the weekend, I think was the quote. But I'm telling you, I've been there long enough to see it. The people who get up to go to work and get there at 4:45 don't last forever. And if it's a young person, especially a female, things change when they get married. It's hard to get out of bed and leave your new hubby or your new wife at 3:30 or 4 in the morning. And nobody wants to do it once they get married. And why was she out most of the month? For her honeymoon. And I just wonder, hope I'm not speaking anything into existence, I just wonder, is this the end for her? Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know. But like I said, I've seen it before. I've seen directors do that. Get married, start talking about having a kid and realizing, oh, we can't get married and have a kid on this income. I'm out of here. It is still a not-for-profit. It does not pay great. So, anyway, that's why I'm getting the opportunity to cover a shift today, because Mrs. Hartley, I almost said Miss Hartley. Miss Hartley got real sick over the weekend. Sick, or sick getting up and leaving the house the next morning. So there you have it. I'm on my way to work. I've still not cut my grass. I still haven't had a decent workout in about 4 days. I'm still getting my cardio. And yesterday I tried to lift some weights. But this shoulder is not cooperating. I don't know what I got to do differently other than stop. That, as I think we all know by now, is not an option. So, might just be a busy day for me. At least my bed's made. I didn't weigh myself this morning. Didn't even think about it. So, maybe tomorrow. What else? Anything else going on a Monday? I think the Steelers lost last night. I'm almost certain the Steelers lost last night. Spurs lost yesterday. Penn State won. Penn State actually looked halfway decent Saturday. We'll see what they can do now. They got Ohio State coming. What else? We got the World Series starting this week. Phillies, and I'm not sure who. Yankees or Guardians? I don't even remember who the Yankees were playing. Guardians. Insert major eye roll. But it is what it is. There might even be a Premier League match today. I think there is. I'm almost certain there is. I'm certain there is. Hey, there's a Premier League match today. Will I watch it? Probably not. But I have the option. So does Walt. We shall see. Alright, I am on my way home. I stayed at work longer than usual again today. Just talking to people I hadn't seen in a while. Good to catch up. Got bad news today. One of my buddies from the Y passed away. I just wish somebody would have told me before I asked his wife how she was doing. Yeah, that was uncomfortable. But that is part of the problem with working with an audience that is older. And I've been doing it for 20 years, and nobody lives forever. So my buddy Roberts passed away, and that's a bummer. He's not the first friend I've lost at the Y. They've aged out, so to speak. And then I left the Y late after talking, actually, to a coworker. Somebody I haven't seen in forever. So, yeah, a lot of catching up to do. And then I had it in my mind that I wanted to go get a quiche. And I started on my way, and then I took a wrong turn. Just a little bit out of my way, not much. Kind of did a U-turn, went back the way I needed to go, and it's a 2-lane road with a lane closed. So that slowed me down a little bit. But I got to Strassner's, and I got my quiche, and the lady that's always working when I'm there, very nice lady. We talked for longer than normal today, and I thought I was about to get rear-ended there for a second. So yeah, everything's taking longer than it should, and it is now, what time does that say? Oh my God, almost 20 minutes after 10. Walt will be sending out the police looking for me. Yeah, right. Like he would do that. He's probably still in bed. No, he's probably not, since I want him to be. Friday night, I told him. Now, supposedly, his football club is Liverpool. And I told him, Liverpool plays the early match tomorrow, 7:30 a.m. I'll be up. I'll watch. Well, I didn't want to. I didn't care enough about that match to watch. So I did not get up in time for that match. And turns out I should have, because it was a major upset. Maybe the upset of the year. Not really sure. I guess we'll find out more as the season goes on. But he didn't get up, and he slept through most if not all of the 10 o'clock round of games. And then proceeded to ask me about Clemson and Penn State. When did they play? He asked me every day last week. And eventually I just get to the point where I just say, I don't know, or I'll tell him to go on the guide that he looks at all the time. And you tell me when they play and what channel they're on. You have a resource to find out the same way I do. Aggravating. Then yesterday, my team, Tottenham Hotspur Football Club, played at 11:30. 11:30! Who can't get up in time for that? Apparently my father can. And I'm not getting up in the middle of the match to make him breakfast. So 11:15, I went to wake him up because it's a little ridiculous to sleep that late. And normally, as I've probably said 100 times, I want him to sleep as late as he's able, if he's actually sleeping. Now, if he's in there just surfing for cougar, MILF, PE teacher porn, whatever. I'm waiting to start my day, or to watch my team, or to do whatever. I'm waiting to do that until I take care of his breakfast and pills and coffee and chewables and blah, blah, blah. And it's just aggravating sometimes. I probably shouldn't let it bother me as much as I do. I probably should just go ahead and wake him up when I want him to be awake. Because he doesn't have anything else to do. He doesn't have a schedule. He doesn't have anything pressing for his time. And I don't necessarily either. Nothing pressing, per se. But I have stuff I want to do. I don't want to sit around waiting for him. I'm not going to start rowing when I may have to stop and take care of breakfast. Plus, I would be in the garage, and if he woke up and came out into the living room, he would just come out and turn the TV on and sit down like he does every morning. He wouldn't let me know that he's awake. And would he die if I didn't give him breakfast and all those meds and everything immediately? No. But at the same time, it's like, damn, dude, this is normal person stuff. This is what people do when they get up in the morning. They eat breakfast, and if they got to take pills, they take pills. Oh, Chrissy. I used to say that 2 people were allowed to call me Chrissy. I think I'm going back down to just 1. My father's allowed to call me Chrissy, because he's done it all my life. The other person did it because they heard my father do it, but they don't hold the same status with me anymore. So I don't know. That was this little rabbit trail I went on there for a second. Anyway, I guess I'll get home around 10:30, and I'll get in the garage by hopefully 11:15 or so. 11:30 maybe at the latest. Yeah, let's say 11:30. I have a few scratch-offs to do, and I'm probably going to want to maybe take a little bite of something to eat, because I haven't eaten much today. Yeah, my stupid blood sugar. God dang it. I know my meds, my dosages have changed, but I can't get used to seeing these higher blood sugar numbers, and I know it's temporary until I can lose some more weight. Those numbers will go down. But I took I don't know what the percentage was. Went from 32 to 28. What is that? 1/8? Something like that. 12.5% drop in my insulin. But boy, does it seem like it's been more than that. My numbers are just higher. I don't feel like I've eaten anything bad. In fact, the last couple of days I haven't eaten a whole lot at all. I don't even think I've had much fruit or anything. My numbers have looked a little different, and I don't like it. So be it. Today's supposed to be leg day. We'll see about that. If it is leg day, do I eat a normal meal like I would normally eat on leg day? Or do I say, fuck it, I'm just going to get by with as little as possible, maybe a protein drink and some pecans or cashews or something? I took a protein bar and cashews to work for breakfast. And when time came and I took my morning insulin shot, and then I took my pre-food insulin shot, 2 different insulins, my numbers were high, and I couldn't bring myself to eat the protein bar. So all I had for breakfast was a 1/4 cup of cashews. I've been awake for 7 hours, and that's all I've eaten. And I'm hungry. So how effective am I going to be when I go to exercise? When my energy levels are in the toilet, because that's all I've eaten. And it's a vicious cycle. I don't want to exercise because I'm hungry or I don't feel well. And I exercise, my blood sugar goes even lower. Or, as of late, sometimes it goes higher, which is even more infuriating. When I was first diagnosed with diabetes, I encountered that a lot. And it just blew my mind. That one of the things they tell you that will lower your blood sugar will, in fact, initially, short term, obviously, but nonetheless, exercise will raise your blood sugar. Oh, it's so frustrating. You look at those numbers and you think, how in the hell did that workout make my blood sugar go up? And like I said, it is temporary. It makes sense that your muscles are working, and so the glucose that is in your muscles gets let into your bloodstream because your body is telling your nervous system or your endocrine system, hey, we need more energy to do what we're doing. and then you stop doing what you're doing because you're done exercising, but your muscles for a short time are still going to push some of that glucagon, no, not glucagon, that's a drug, glucose into your system. And so when you're done exercising, you watch your blood sugar go up, it's kind of frustrating. But anyway, now I've just rambled and ranted all over the place for no apparent reason. Oh well. Man, I did go kind of all over the place there, didn't I? Oh well. I'm sure I'll talk to you some more later. I usually do, most of the time. We'll see. All right, here I am. 3:26. I've had some downtime. Given my father a shower, shave, and changed his sheets. Changed his chair. I guess I haven't done a whole lot else. Dinner's ready. Just leftovers. I hate Mondays. And I guess I really don't know why. I guess I hate any day that I got to do things I don't want to do. And Monday is definitely a day that I don't want to do. Wait a minute. What I got to do. So, dragging feet, dragging ass, whatever you want to call it. Wasting time, sharpening pencils. I'm probably not cutting my grass today. Working is weird because I'm done by 9. Today I was home later than usual. I stayed around and talked, like I said, and got home later than usual. But still, it's just, if I slept late and got started late, it would be about the same time as when I got home and got doing stuff today. But by the time I got home today, I had already been up for 7 hours. And by the time I did what I had to do, just don't feel like doing anything else, including my workout. It's a beautiful day. It's leg day. Kinda. I'm gonna do my legs today, even if it's not leg day. And I really would like to go for a walk tomorrow. It's been a while. I need to try to get that habit going again. I need the exercise, I need the fresh air, I need the sun, I need the alone time, I need the book time, I need the movement. There are way, way, way more reasons to do it than not do it. What possible reasons could you have not to do it? Well, I got shitty feet. Sometimes going for a walk can fuck me up for a few days. But if I do it regularly, consistently, my feet don't necessarily get better. I just become more accustomed to the pain. Which I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I think it is. That's my goal, is to be able to do what I want to do and just cope. Well, I sound really congested, don't I? Yeah, I guess I am, kind of. Anyway, tonight's football game doesn't intrigue me at all. So, maybe I can get to bed a little early. Maybe I can take an extra gummy or two and sleep like a baby for 9 or 10 hours. Make up for last night. If I'm getting up at 3, whatever time, I actually have my alarm set for like the weirdest time, like 3:22. Let's just call it 3:30. If I get up at 3:30 and I'm supposed to get 8 hours of sleep, that means I have to go to bed at 7:30 p.m. And I'll be damned, I just don't want to fucking go to bed that early. my body clock says that's when it's time to get rolling. I worked second shift for so long, and I think it was probably suited to me even then, those hours. Maybe that's why second shift suited me so well. I'm not a morning person, but I've forced myself to be one for 18 years. Actually, I'm past the halfway mark. So it's more than 18 and a half. So can I start saying almost 19 years? I started working at the Y. Actually, I was hired as an employee in March. I don't remember when. I want to say March 23rd, but that might also be the date that Dark Side of the Moon came out. Different year, obviously. I'm not that old. I didn't start working at the Y when I was 3. But I was hired as an employee in March. But I had done my internship there prior to that. Of course, I had been a member for almost 5 years before I was hired. So we'll just say I was hired in March, even though, like I said, I did my internship. I don't remember if that was the January semester or the fall semester. As part of the personal training program at Greenville Tech, I had to do an internship somewhere, so why not do it in the gym where I'm already working? So anyway, I've been doing that morning shift a long time. Might as well be used to it. Or pretend I am. Now it's time to get started. I'm dragging ass again. But I'll get it done. I don't know if you'll see any more or hear any more from me. But if you do, you will. And if you don't, you don't. And I'll see you tomorrow, or I'll see you later. But all goes well, I'll see you again.